New England's general stores are among the region's hardiest survivors. Not easy, and for the owners, not about making much money either. But it is about keeping communities connected and a lot of hard work.
And these days, about the only thing that's tougher than keeping a general store open is reopening one.
The store is really the pillar of the community and the meeting place. There's not a grocery store for about 20 minutes any direction you head.
It's the Mill River General Store in the tiny Berkshires town of New Marlborough, Massachusetts. What began in 1840 as the Mill River Farm Store would have likely closed in 2021 had not Peter Chapin and his mom, Jan Johnson, saved the store and kept it open.
If it had been closed completely, what would that have meant to the community?
Well, it would have meant, definitely the end of the post office being here, which I think would be a big blow. But, it would also mean the loss of a meeting place that's really important to the community and, sort of a cornerstone of New Marlborough.
A former attorney, Jan Johnson moved here in 2013 after buying the 31-acre Mill River Farm. And today, Mom and son maintain a thriving egg, poultry, and produce operation in New Marlborough. Preserving the store down the road just seemed like the right thing to do.
I think it is very terribly important to the community, and that we have a gathering spot. I also think that the community understands the importance of supporting local business.
Supporting local is what the store's all about. From its produce, baked goods, meats and poultry, all locally sourced and locally appreciated.
There's so much great local product around. It's such a good representation of the complete bounty that's in the Berkshires,
Whether it's gathering up their fresh farm eggs for the store or just preserving the porch for neighbors to gather, Jan Johnson and Peter Chapin have truly kept alive the heart of this small town in the hills.
We wanted to breathe some new life into it and, hopefully have it here for another 200 years.
Parrots are America's third most popular pet, but they are also one of the most often relinquished and rehomed of all companion animals because they don't work in the home environment.
Karen Windsor is the director of the New England Exotic Wildlife Sanctuary in Hope Valley, Rhode Island, a nonprofit founded in 1989, its main mission being a home or finding a new one for parrots, among the most problematic of pets.
They're beautiful and they can talk, and they are very social with people. So that's an attractive pet prospect for a lot of people. But the reality is that due to their highly social nature and their high intelligence, it makes them really difficult pets.
So a lot of the birds here are here as a result of a pet situation gone wrong.
A lot of our birds have been through 4 or 5 or 10 homes by the time they make it here.
A full-time staff of 7 cares for the birds, mostly various types of parrots, from cockatoos to macaws. Very few cages, owing to the sanctuary's philosophy that, ideally, these birds wouldn't be removed from their natural habitat to begin with.
In a sanctuary setting, quality of life is paramount, and quality of life does not include sitting in a standard-sized cage for the rest of your life.
Former pets or not, some of the wild is still very much here.
Birdie is a yellow-naped Amazon, and interestingly, her
Yellow-naped Amazon.
Yellow-naped.
Yeah, you see the yellow napes?
Her species is tipping towards critically endangered in the wild. They have been so hunted out.
And they will bite.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that'll hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Happy to take Karen's word on that. Others are very social.
So if birds really love you, they'll try to feed you.
They'll try to feed me.
Yeah, so they'll regurgitate and try to feed you.
Into my mouth?
Into your mouth.
Huh.
Or try, anyways.
I'm on a very low regurgitation diet, though.
Some birds will be carefully adopted, others living out life here, where the sense of sanctuary is both strong and sincere.
What makes this all a labor of love for you?
I think that we all follow our hearts. This is our realm. They suffer so profoundly in captivity, so that's why I'm here.